All right, ladies and gentlemen, back aboard the Carnival Panorama, here with my new friend,
Rachel Manning.
Hey, Rachel. You know my mom's name is Rachel, so that's a great name.
Nice.
And you are from?
Ogden, Utah.
Utah, and you're at least 18. You know that we're filming, and this is going online.
Correct.
Excellent. All right. Now, so you are a kind of an anomaly for me. You are actually a tattoo artist.
Yes.
So let's talk about that for a quick moment. So when and how did you get into tattooing?
So I got into tattooing professionally when I was 15 years old, and I've been tattooing professionally for over 8 years now. So,
nice.
I opened up my own tattoo shop about 2 years ago when I was 21. And yeah.
And where's your tattoo shop located?
Ogden, Utah. It's called Sacred Rose Tattoo Sanctuary.
And what streets?
25th Street and Washington Boulevard in downtown Ogden.
Okay. And then now do you book by appointment, walk-ins, both?
Both.
You do both.
Yep.
Okay. And now, so you have so what really got me is I saw you had tattoos around the perimeter of the head. Now, of course, you didn't do those. So how did you get that? How did that happen?
So I just shaved the sides, and I was like, I don't know how long I'll have my sides shaved, and then I was like, it's time to tattoo my head, I guess. And then I was like, wait a second, all the old people in my family have thin hair. It's time to get the top done too, so I don't have like a grandpa cut.
So how long did it take, and did it hurt?
It wasn't the worst tattoo. I'd say like my legs are a lot worse. It wasn't the easiest. Like, it's probably 10 hours up here, another 6 hours, and then 9 hours on the back. So
can we see the back? So what does one do for 9 hours, 6 to 9 hours while they're in the tattoo shop?
Deep breathing and conversation.
And who did you trust to do your hair?
My mentor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And so any more? You're going to add any more up there? Like I don't think I see any color. So any color being added, or?
I'm open to it in the future, but I don't really have any plans. No.
Right now. Okay. So what was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was on my foot. I got a grenade with flowers.
Oh, okay. And what's the significance there?
In my apprenticeship, I don't know, I really like flowers, and my mentor had this grenade vape thing, and I stared at that thing for so long, and then I just put two and two together, like, just do a grenade with flowers. I needed to feel what a tattoo was like.
Okay.
Before I was a tattooer.
Now explain to me, what's the process for being mentored in tattooship?
I mean, every mentor's a little bit different, but a lot of the times it's just like sitting with the mentor, watching what they're doing. They'll teach you like sanitization and like the process of designing and talking to clients. And then once they feel like you have that down, you start on fake skin and make sure you're always like practicing your art and stuff. And then once you're kind of comfortable with the machine on the fake skin, then you just find friends and family who are willing to let you practice on them.
Okay. Now, is there like a state licensing for that, or how does one get into tattooing?
It's another thing that's different state to state, but in Utah, there's you just have to have a business license and a bloodborne pathogen, just kind of teaching you to know that you know how to deal with like blood and diseases and stuff like that.
Okay. And now, so as a person who does tats, what do you want people who come to see you to know? Like, I'm sure some people come in totally lost. Like, what's more helpful for you as an artist?
So I'm pretty versatile with styles and stuff, but I like to kind of know like their story, kind of get to feel what their personality is like, and yeah.
So now, do you like if they come in with a story? Do you like take things that you already have and then maybe augment them, or do you draw stuff fresh from scratch?
Normally fresh from scratch, but I do have like designs that are pre-made. So like, if I have someone who wants one of my pre-made designs, they usually reach out to me for those. But then there's some people who have like they have an idea of what they want, but they don't know how to put it onto paper, and I can help them with that whole process.
Okay. Now you said they reach out to you via Instagram? How do they see your stuff?
Yeah, usually Instagram.
What's your Insta story? Your Insta account?
Rachel Rose Eden. So RACHELROSEINK.
Yep, and she even spells it properly. That's the right way to spell Rachel. Okay, so which one was the most painful?
The back of my calf, for sure.
Oh, okay, let's see what that one. Okay, what's the story on this one?
Bimo from Adventure Time. It was my favorite childhood cartoon.
Okay.
So.
And then, all right, and you said the toe. Can we see the toe one?
Yep. I got a tooth on my toe, but it's kind of faded. The toes don't really hold up very well.
Well, okay. So are you going to get it redone or no?
Oh man, it hurts so bad. Maybe.
Probably not.
Strong maybe.
Okay. And now, did you do any of your work or no?
Yeah, I did this skull right here.
Okay.
And then I did all my dogs as cartoons. And then I did this in my apprenticeship.
Okay.
And so I wasn't very good back then. But
It's just like a rabbit.
yeah, and a sunflower.
Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so just tell us, let's walk us through what we have. So like this arm sleeve.
So I knew for this arm I wanted something that was black and gray with like pops of color. I love color. Blue is my favorite color, so that's why I chose blue. And then a lot of this I kind of just like gave the artist like artistic freedom.
Okay.
I kind of told him like maybe a face right here. He did that.
Now, does this face mean anything to you, or is this just the one that he selected?
It's just one that he created. I kind of like how she's very pretty, but kind of has like a darker style. And then I did the wolf. I love dogs, but kind of more of a creepier dog, I guess. And then I have like the spider over here. Whenever I say goodbye to my dogs, and so I don't know how this happened, but somehow I say Spider Mom, and they know to say come say goodbye to me. So that's what that's for.
Okay.
Skulls. I really like skulls. That's something I practiced drawing a lot when I was like practicing my art and stuff. So I thought that was a good pick for that. Love sacred geometry. Candle. They just chose to put a candle there, so I'm like, let's go for it.
Okay, and color it in.
Yep.
All right, so question. So you were probably the third person this week about sacred geometry. Can you give us a quick overview of what is meant by that?
So with the flower of life specifically, I just like how it's, what's the word? Kind of like in everything almost. I don't know the best way to describe that, but I also love like that as an artist. It's a very simple design, but it's also like, if it's not perfectly done, you're gonna be able to tell it's not gonna look good. So I really like it for that. And it's settled and a good background piece.
Okay. And then this arm?
This arm is a lot of different things. Obviously, I love coffee. Some of this is my own work, like my own art
Drawing?
designs. Some of it's like the arts themselves. I drew that up. The candy hearts, I drew those, and I don't know why I got them, but I like them. And I wanted a banana because it was kind of reminded me of like the weird things I would do in junior high, just fun stuff.
Okay.
And the artist, I didn't want like a plain banana, so he's like, I got an idea for you. I'm like, I like it.
Okay.
So he did that. And then, originally I just had a fly, but then I was like, it's just a fly. I wanted it to have like some sort of feeling. I'm like, a fly on an eye feels kind of weird.
Okay.
Cool. And this is just to kind of represent when I started tattooing. Have like these true grays and a gray wash, and a lot of my clients don't really know what the difference between true grays and gray wash, so I kind of have that for an example for them. The different colors, kind of representing the color wheel, but also to kind of show my clients what different colors kind of look like on the skin.
Ah. So now for people who don't have tattoos but maybe considering getting them, any advice?
I'd say definitely research your artist, make sure that they're good in the style of art that you want, and an artist who will like truly listen to you, make sure that they're taking like your wants and needs in a tattoo very seriously.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.